Hi, I'm Greg Wheeler, Mayor of Bremerton. In this portion of my annual State of the City presentation, I'm going to highlight the strong housing and development trends occurring in Bremerton. Okay, so this first slide is housing and commercial development improvements. There's $143 million in total permit valuations in the pipeline. This is the total value of permits to date for this, and it's just 2021 is booming. Lots of new activity. Accessory dwelling units, as you probably have read, we're now up to 2 per lot, more coming, and it's just a sign of a growing city. So I want you to know that there's a lot of interest in our city. There's a lot of demand for housing. People find this place attractive as a destination. And I look at our efforts to meet this demand not only as being necessary for a growing and improving city, but also necessary to give our folks here options as their lives change. From that first high school student who leaves home for the first time, wants to work in our city, that college student, the senior who's looking for to stay in their city but needs to downsize. All of this is occurring under this incredible initiative here. And I wanted to share with you, there's so many good things about this type of demand that benefits our city. And again, we're an attractive place to come and live, work, invest, learn, and play. This is just another snapshot here, and you can look at some of the stats. These are what I share with our city council every week. 2021 January permit activity, and if you look at the prior years, those numbers speak for themselves. Again, there's tremendous demand, and so far we're meeting that demand here at the city. And permit activity so far in 2021, we were close to setting and exceeding the previous record of last year, all in the first 2 months. And that's an indicator of where we are. And of course, I have to work with City Council. We work with our development community. We learn the needs. And so I'll be going back to the City Council and discussing what it's going to take to continue to meet that demand. Again, we need to be turning around these permits as fast as possible so we can get these houses built. This has been a wonderful program here. It's affordable housing assistance. When I first came into the office, one of the things I had heard, which has not changed in my first 3 years in here as mayor, is the need for assistance to help with rent, the need to somehow make it where folks could afford to stay in the city that they grew up in, they've learned to love. So came in, worked with our partners, worked with my staff, and of course got the support of City Council. In 2020, as you can see, we assisted 77 residents with eviction prevention assistance. Essentially, we helped them with their rent, either on short-term, month-to-month, or one-time funding. Same scenario with the weatherization program, same conditions, brought it in, developed partnerships, valuable partnerships, worked with City Council. We're helping our city's housing stock with these programs. We kept people housed, not only before the pandemic, but especially during the pandemic. The weatherization program, that's an excellent program. We leverage each dollar that our city contributes on almost a one-for-one basis with outside funding, often most of it from Puget Sound Energy. It helps reduce heating costs, makes a healthier household. It employs local contractors, and so in return it also stabilizes rents. All of these things, great programs. The CARES funding that came in, most of you heard about that. We had the rental assistance program already set up, and while other folks around us, and I'm proud to say, while they were trying to figure out how to help their citizens, we had the program in place, and we funneled that money right into it, and we put it right out on the streets, saving people's households. And it's been a fabulous success. 2021, we will continue the program, and we are ready for more stimulus funds if they do come our way. Thank you for watching. You can view other segments of my State of the City presentation at the City of Bremerton webpage.